Greatest Cards of All Time podcast number 16, Dennis Rodman. Known for his color-changing hair and aggressive style of tight defense. Wore jersey number 10 and actually had it retired by the Detroit Pistons. Played in Dallas. Of course, he played in Chicago. Played in San Antonio. Played in Los Angeles. He played everywhere, and he gave his heart and soul. That's what I notice right away when I think of Dennis Rodman. 5-time champion. 88 and 89 with the Pistons. 96, 97, 98. NBA world champion with the Chicago Bulls. Nicknamed the Worm. 6'8 forward, 210 pounds. Some have him listed upwards of 228 pounds. A big man and a very athletic man. Went to college, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Nobody thought it was possible, but he did it. Made it to the NBA and was very successful. Played mental games with other players. Hated his time in San Antonio, but still stuck it out and played tremendous basketball. What an awesome defender. He could miss practice and he could miss games and they would still send him out there to play on the court because he was that good and that aggressive. And I think he just wanted to win really bad. That's what I think of Dennis Rodman.
Right. Definitely a competitor. I think you've covered almost every category topic about him. One thing I'll say when I think of Dennis Rodman, I think of rebounding. 7-time leading rebounder, 8-time all-defensive player, 2-time defensive player of the year. So when I think of Rodman, I think of that for sure. Obviously, there's so many highlights of him jumping into the stands, jumping onto referees, just doing crazy stuff to try to get the ball, sacrificing his body. What else do I think of? Field goal percentage too. I don't have those stats in front of me, but I know he led the league several times in field goal percentage. So I don't think he took a lot of shots, but when he did take a shot, he made it. And most of them for inside the paint and getting those rebounds. So they're probably a lot of just putbacks that, easy points underneath the bucket. As far as points, not a lot per game. He had 7.3 points per game. He had 13.1 total rebounds per game and 1.8 assists per game. As far as his win shares, which is something that I like to talk about, it's WAR, wins above replacement for baseball, but for some reason in basketball they call it win shares. He's at 89.8. He is in the Hall of Fame. Some other players around that same number. Right now we have Giannis, obviously a current player, at 87.5, and you have Alonzo Mourning, another player in the Hall of Fame. He's at 89.7. So Alonzo Mourning and Dennis Rodman were virtually identical as far as win shares.
From 86 to 93, he was with the Detroit Pistons, won 2 championships. 93 to 95, he went to San Antonio, and then of course 95 to 98, won 3 championships in that three-peat in Chicago. 1 year in 1999 with the Lakers, and his last year in the NBA was 2000 with the Mavericks. The first card we should take a nice clear look at is the 1988-89 Fleer, number 43 in the set, Dennis Rodman rookie card. The one that we have here in our hands, taking a nice up-close look at, is an SGC graded near mint 8. I like this card. It's framed up nice, looks good in a tuxedo. I will say that. I like this card. Got a red and blue border to match the red and blue bad boy Pistons. How can you not love this Fleer offering of a rookie card of a legend basketball player?
I like the Fleer set. And like you said, I like the way that card looks in the tuxedo too. Yeah, I think that looks really sharp with the black border. And again, the entire set the entire 88, 89 set just has a bunch of iconic cards anyways, and just I do like the way it looks. So pretty cool. This is number 43 out of 132. So not a huge set. Like when you look at how many cards 132 is and compare that to your normal baseball card set, it is very, very small.
1989 Hoops is the next card. Number 211 in the set. This one happens to be a PSA excellent mint, I should say.
Right.
It's actually a PSA 6. Dennis Rodman, he's leaping up. The nice thing that I like about this card is he is center frame in this picture. Very old school motif to it. I love it. The NBA hoops. Dennis on the Pistons, really showing his defensive wings there, jumping up and blocking a shot. I love it.
Well, first, I'm calling it the 89-90 hoops. I don't know if that's right or not, but if his rookie card's 88, 89, and this is a year later, I'm calling it 89-90 hoops. But anyways, I believe this is the first year of hoops. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty confident in that. And I'm not sure how many years hoops ran, but they have that typical look to them where they have like the arched doorway type of look or what have you to all of those hoops cards. So that just kind of an iconic look for them.
It frames the card nice. It frames the player nice on the card, I should say.
Yeah.
I really genuinely like the look of that card.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not bad. I think it is pretty cool that, Dennis is just getting up there and blocking some shots. And, this is back with his day with the Pistons where before he was wearing the dresses and had his hair colored and what have you. I think it was slightly before that. But it was still a time when he was very successful and the teams were very successful. How many championships did you say that he won with the Detroit?
He won 2.
2.
88 and 89.
Okay.
NBA champion with the Pistons.
All right, the next set of cards we're going to talk about are the Fleer series, metal specifically. The first year will be the 1995-96 Fleer metal. This is when Rodman was still with the Spurs. This is number 100, and on the back you can see it was actually traded to the Bulls. The next card we'll kind of cover a card that actually has him with the Bulls, but I love these sets. I love metal. I don't think I ever bought a pack and ripped a pack of metal. I don't think I was collecting at this time. No, I was not collecting at this time. So when I was collecting basketball, I don't remember seeing Fleer metal. Maybe at some shops or something. I just don't remember it. But I really like the way these look. What do you have to say about them?
I love them. Anything shiny and fancy, and I think rare, because, like you said, you never really bought them.
Right.
You didn't see them all the time when there was an offering of cards at the grocery store or something like that. I don't think they printed a ton of these cards.
Okay.
And one of those you have in your little collection there is a silver parallel.
Right.
Which looks real nice.
It does look really cool. Yeah, it makes the green hair pop, like just totally pop on that. And they even gray out the other player that's on the card. So it's just Dennis Rodman that really kind of pops. And then the silver part is like the gold. So now it's gold basketball and a gold name, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, they look really cool. I like to see a lot more of those. That one is a card number 100 in the set.
That's right. And on the back, there's actually a full-size picture also, which is kind of unique. And it's not just the same picture that they have on the front. It's something different. And, of course, he's sporting a different hair color on the back. Next card is going to be number 134. This is also part of the 1995-96 Fleer metal. However, I think this is most likely Series 2. The last card we looked at had a comment on him being traded to the Bulls. And actually on the back of the card, The year is 1996 Fleer, and the other card we looked at said 1995. So I'm thinking this is probably a Series 2. Again, I just really like the way Fleer metal looks. I like the way that the crowd looks, how it's just, you can tell it's a crowd, but just the artistic depiction of it, I don't know how else to say it. Really like it. Again, we got the cool hair color with him. He's got the like blondish with a little bit of red, which I think is pretty sweet. What do you have to say about the card?
At first look, I really love the card. He's charging in for a contested layup or something. Great picture on each side of the card. Full extension, reaching for a rebound there. You get all sorts of goodies with the pictures. Like you said, you could see the entire crowd there. Another shiny, fancy card.
And this is the first time we've seen
how
him
it looks.
in a Bulls jersey, too. So, I think of Rodman, obviously, in a Chicago jersey. I mean, I think a lot of people do, too. But
Full extension on the back there.
back is pretty cool. Again,
Get a full picture of Dennis Rodman. I like that.
all of these that we're going to look at have a nice size picture on the back, too, which is very cool.
I call this next one the bunny hop Dennis Rodman. Looks like he's doing a little bunny hop. It's number 15 in the set. I like this card. It looks great. I don't mind the picture. It's just kind of goofy. He's got both his feet together and off the ground and his knees together.
Very weird. Yeah.
Tucked in.
Yep.
Kind of a weird picture, but
Got the red hair.
It's fine.
Got some red hair.
It's a really cool looking card.
I like the front of the card a lot. Back of the card, the picture, it's just goofy. What's that called? All on the back there. What is that? That grating that you put on trucks and stuff like that.
Diamond plating.
Diamond plate. Yeah. So it's got like a huge all diamond plate on the back, which is it's kind of cool, I guess. I don't mind that. Again, what I really like on the front, for some reason, I like the crowd. How they just kind of have it.
That is cool.
A bunch of different colors, and it just. I don't know. I really like the
almost
way that
like
looks.
an oil painting or something.
Yeah, something like that.
On metal.
Yeah, makes sense here. And then the name. I like the big block letters on the side. That's a little different. It's not something you see on most of the cards. That's just something that's a little bit unique about it. Again, we're seeing him in Michael Jordan. We're seeing him in a Bulls jersey. This time in a red jersey, which I think is cool too. I like the white ones too, but I'm also a fan of the red. So, pretty cool card. All right, we're looking at the Fleer Metal 1996-97 metalized. I like this. I've been saying how much I like the crowd on the other cards. This one's different. This one does not have a crowd in the background. They have, I don't know how to explain it. I love the way it looks. The water or whatever the fluid is that's all over the metal, molten metal. I don't know what it is, but
to me, since Michael Jordan can jump into outer space, it looks like a spaceship with alien slime attacking.
Really?
That's what it looks like to me.
All right.
And this is the 96-97 Fleer Metal number 231 in the set.
Right.
Metalized.
So,
it says.
that makes me think it's something to do with like molten metal. I don't know, but
you're probably right.
Anyways, what about the background, like the squares or the glass or whatever that is, just the shapes in the background?
Looks like a metal wall with maybe like some electricity running through it or something. Looks like the inside of a spaceship.
A moon in the background, in the back upper left there, or the upper right.
Nice picture of Dennis, though.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I like that picture of Dennis. He's looking to dish out a pass and then probably get into somebody's face. And then eventually get in their head, because that's how he played the game.
And then on the back, the background pictures in the back is kind of like the same thing that we're seeing on the front, in my opinion.
Yeah, it kind of matches the front.
And maybe not, I was saying moons, but more it's just like the little circle. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think this card is really cool. Again, I really like Fleer Metal. I'm going to have to do a little more research. I don't know how long it's been around for. When it started was the first one we looked at, the first year that Fleer Metal was around. maybe we can find some information on Flair Metal, maybe when it started, and possibly throw up a stat or something like that if we can. If not, no big deal. But,
Cue the graphic.
yeah, exactly. Pretty sweet card.
Metal Universe 1997, number 107 in the set from Skybox. Dennis, standing guard once again, both hands on the ball, looking to make a pass and then potentially punch somebody. Maybe kick him. That's just how we played the game. He was aggressive, but you know what? One of the all-time legends and one of my favorite players of all time.
This guy, he loved to get under people's skin. I don't know if it was necessarily punching and kicking, but he would get his arms wrapped around him and tangled in them and just frustrate the hell out of
The worm.
Yeah, exactly.
Very wormy creature.
This card is cool. The background, I get they're in some metal universe. They're on some type of spacecraft or something. When I see that orange circle around them, I think this card looks really sweet. I wish I actually had more
Like
than
a
just
portal.
one. Yeah, right. And then the back. This is the first time we're seeing the back where it's not a full-size picture. But, I don't know if he's checking out the scoreboard or what he's doing there. Probably not. He's probably
Daydreaming. No.
yeah,
No.
well.
He said even if he wasn't paying attention, he was paying attention. So in my mind, he could go over and take a nap and he could still hear what was going on or know what they wanted from him, I suppose.
He's not out there to run some crazy offensive plays. He's probably just standing out of the way for the most part on offense just to grab rebounds. So if he's not totally paying attention in the huddle, you shouldn't really care about it, I don't think. But card looks cool. I like all the color on the front too, not just the uniform. I like all the color on it.
Absolutely cool, yeah.